Alright everyone, race fans, welcome to the Area 51 Truck Series, the first off-season race here on Extreme Sim TV, as we're roaring up for this truck series. Coming your way in just a couple of weeks, we're at Kansas Motor Speedway tonight. Should be an epic one here in these trucks. It's been a while since I've got the pleasure to haul trucks here on the channel. And new setups, let's get right into the meat and potatoes of everything. The new setups here on these trucks, they can be really loose here from what I've seen in open testing. So it'll be interesting tonight see how these guys handle Kansas and its multiple grooves in these trucks. You can go low, you can go high, you can run the middle, but it's going to be interesting here tonight. Let's take a look here at our Wikipedia facts or facts that I gather from anonymous sources at the Gander Outdoors Truck Series in real life here at Kansas. Qualifying record here at Kansas was set back on May 8th of 2015. Eric Jones running a 30:01 at 179.396 miles per hour. And that was the latest track records. Kansas, one of those tracks, man, you just gotta be careful with multiple grooves. Of course, just a great place to put on a good show. So we're going to get ready to go green here tonight. I hope everyone enjoys the show this evening at Kansas in the Area 51 Truck Series. And let's see here. Is that Mr. Robert Richards? Let's get him down here. He's one of the ones that put this show together. Hey, Robert, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on it, brother?
Yes, sir. You can hear me?
Yes, sir. I got you, brother. How you doing, man?
I'm all right, man. I ain't been feeling good all week, but we managed to make it through it.
Oh, man, I hate to hear that, man. I hope everything gets better for you, but you're one of the ones that helped put this thing together tonight at Kansas. Well, it should be a good show here at Kansas, a multi-groove racetrack. These trucks are a little different than anything else we run. What's your plan to keep that truck underneath of you all night long?
Just staying out of trouble. It's my biggest goal. It's saving tires and just maintaining a good pace. Finding that happy medium to where I keep myself from getting involved in any wrecks and coming out on top at the end.
Alrighty, man. Well, I got a little bit of surprise for the drivers that they don't quite know yet. But let's just say, if I can't say it on stream because I know the drivers are listening, if you win this race, there might be more to it than meets the eye. Can't say what it is for obvious reasons because I'm live, so they'll hear me. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I've heard a little bit in the works. I ain't quite sure if everybody knows, but they'll all find out soon enough.
Yep, we'll do. Oh, there's some things on my end, too. So, well, glad to have you out here, Robert. Great to have you up in the booth with me again here to talk to you for a little bit. It's been a while since I've been able to do it. So, have a good show out there tonight, buddy.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, Matt.
And before you go, tell everybody a little bit about yourself, man.
Not much to me. Too much. Just work Monday through Friday. Come home, do this for fun. Have some free time. I get on here and just kind of chill out and wind down the day with it, and go about it next day.
Alrighty, man. Well, there you have it, Mr. Robert. Have fun out there tonight, buddy.
Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it.
All right, there we go. That was Mr. Robert there. We was getting a word with him. That's going to be a little bit, folks, qualifying a little long. Qualifying a little long here, so. But we will get ready or practice a little long here. We went live a little earlier than normal just to get you a rundown on some of these drivers. And we'll get them going here in just a second. Let's see if we can get a word in with somebody else while we're sitting here. See who all we got here available to us right now. Big shout out to the Area 51 admin team. We've been working pretty close together. We've got some new things coming to the channel. If you was watching the other day, you got a glimpse of what it may be. Right now, the 11 machine and Mr. Ken on top of the board. Let's grab him. Hey, Ken, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me? All right, well, looks like they're going to do a little bit of practice in a pack, so we'll let them go, let them do their practice. See them rolling through turns 3 and 4, and what you're going to notice here tonight, top lane, bottom lane, it's going to be difficult for these drivers all night long here in the Area 51 Truck Series. They're going to have to hang on to these trucks all evening long. About 10 trucks out there tonight. Decent little field here for this off-season race. And they're rolling here during practice, and we'll get a chance to see just which lane is going to prevail here early in practice. Tell us a lot about tonight's race. The Area 51 truck. That number 14 machine, that's Charles Johnson up there rolling the top side. Again, just getting everything wound down here. About 12 minutes remaining in practice. We got Mr. Jack Walls there in that 83 truck. Charles Johnson, James Brooks. All these guys out here in a pack. Everybody doing a great job, and I'm glad to be up here tonight, folks. Feeling a lot better than I have been in the recent past. Going to put on one heck of a show with these trucks here this evening, and you'll get to see more all season long. And there's something I'm seeing. That middle lane is hanging in there with that top side. Still a little bit better on the high side here in Kansas. That's to be expected. Man, that middle line is really doing a good job of hanging in there. See if we can get a word with somebody as soon as they get off track here. Charles Johnson in that number 14. Charles up against the wall, getting a little high there. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, big incident here in practice. Multiple trucks involved. Charles got in the fence and started stacking up behind him, and there you have it. They'll roll it back to pit road. Let's see if we can get a word with Charles right quick before he gets back going. Hey, Charles, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy on me?
Yeah, I got you, Matt.
All right, I wanted to grab you here before you rolled that number 14 back out on track. Man, from what I've seen in practice, they're both outside the middle lane, both lanes. Looked like they were performing very well. With this new truck, the way this truck's set up, I think we're going to see some really good racing here tonight, man.
Yeah, I'm sure hoping so. And yeah, that top line is really fast. The closer you can stay to that wall without hitting it, the faster you're going to be tonight.
Alrighty, man. Well, I appreciate it. And that number 14 truck is a beautiful looking race truck.
Thank you, my friend.
Hey, I might have to get that one off of you, to be honest. That was beautiful, buddy.
Yeah, it's in Trading Paints. Come get it anytime you want to, buddy.
All right, have fun out there, Charles.
Thank you, Matt.
Alrighty, buddy. All right, let's see if we can get a word with one more here. Mr. Brooks. As they're rolling back out on pit road here. Get them stopped here at the end of pit lane. Well, with about 9 minutes left in practice here, I'm going to step out of the booth. I'm going to let you listen to some of the sights and sounds of Kansas Motor Speedway as we're getting ready for tonight's racing action.
Hey, Matt, what's the link to the YouTube? Is it Extreme Sim TV?
All right, guys, truck's still out on the racetrack. Well, right now, folks, we're going to step away. We got 7 minutes remaining. We're going to go ahead and play our national anthem, and then when we come back, we'll run through our commercial break real quick, and we'll get you back and ready for the night racing action, and we'll go green here from Kansas in just a moment. All right, we're back here at Kansas Motor Speedway. Who we haven't talked to. If Gary is available to talk to here. Hey Gary, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy on it, brother? Gary is here. Well, folks, the spaceship's getting ready to take off here with Area 51. It should be a lot of fun. Been a long time coming to this point, but we're fixing to go green. And we're going to look at a couple of things here before we do. Get your countdown clock going. 3 minutes left in practice. Couple of beautiful trucks out there on the racetrack tonight. Should be a good, like I said, should be a good show. Multiple lane track. Let's see, Mr. Brian Kaufman in this as well, but he's not on track at the moment. Dwight Flash out there. You got Mr. Logan coming in. And congratulations to Logan. He was able a couple of weeks ago pick up his first go-kart win in real life. Congratulations to him, buddy. Great job again, Logan, out there racing, Mr. Logan Hilton. And I tell you what, guys, in chat, if you're wanting the sponsorship opportunity, I know a go-kart with tons of space on it that can use some sponsorship, help him get to the racetrack, and do what he loves to do. If you'd like to sponsor Mr. Logan, contact me or Charles, any of the Area 51 guys, and we'll get you in contact with Logan, and we'll try to get you set up. Get your name on a go-kart. The kid can drive. I'll put it that way. Well, everybody's finishing up. Jack out there as well. Now, this broadcast tonight, folks, is going to be a little bit more different than anything I've done or trying to do here. Trying to step up and do a couple other things. There's some video editing things coming along for Area 51 that need to look for in the next couple of days, as a matter of fact. Well, we're going to get ready to go green in just a moment, folks. Great racing action headed your way. I want to thank everyone for coming out and supporting us tonight. As you know, the season, when it starts, it will be running on Wednesdays. On Wednesday nights, you'll be seeing these trucks in action here. In a couple of weeks, we got a couple of more modified races to do. And then we'll be coming over and doing these trucks from there on out. And anybody in the comments section, I'd like to say hello. How's everyone doing tonight? A minute left, and right now, I tell you what, Jack, they're in that 83, top of the board at 29.958. Man, that is a pretty solid lap for Mr. Jack. They're in the 83 machine at Ken right there behind him in the 11th, 29.978. And then you got Mr. Kaufman. Kaufman always fast, no matter where he runs, as well. Alrighty, folks, well, we're getting ready to go qualifying here tonight. Alright, checkered flag is out on practice. We're going to get qualifying going right now. We're going to see who's going to top the board here at Kansas for the Area 51 Truck Series off-season race. The qualifying now underway. We'll get your qualifying ticker up. Charles Johnson, a couple of more here. Out on track, Charles rolling up to speed. We'll go ahead and take a look at one of the new cameras coming into tonight. I've been working on camera packs here. I hope you enjoy this one. Out the rear deck as he rolls through 1 and 2. And then you got one more coming. And get ready for it if I can find it here, right here on top of the truck. And we're just going to ride around for a qualifying lap at Kansas with Charles here in that Area 51 truck. And this is your lap around Kansas. You want to get up against that wall. Try to be as close to it as you can. You got to watch your speed here, though. You don't want to get up too high, get in the marbles, smack that outside wall. Never any good at all. And Charles, pretty good lap here for that number 14 machine. He's more around the bottom than I would have been on the first lap. We'll see how it turns out for him. He goes across the stripe. And 33.66. I think he's definitely going to have to pick it up a little bit from that if he wants to be on pole here this evening. Seen that lap around Kansas. Robert Richards out there on track in that exhaust, a number 6 machine. James Brooks, 33-1-1. Good job, James. Alex right there in the 4 truck sits second. Right now, 30.311. Charles Johnson able to pick it up a 30 flat. 2-4. Charles able to really pick that truck up. Ken right there as well. And we're going to see Jack in that 83 truck go to the top of the board. And again, we've seen him earlier do the same thing. And as time runs down here, we'll try to get an interview with you here in just a moment. Well, time running out. Looks like everybody's pretty much off the racetrack as of now, except for maybe Alex. That 4-win Dixie machine coming down pit road. Nice job getting it stopped in the box. Tires are going to be a big issue tonight here at Kansas, keeping those tires underneath of you. So that is something you're going to have to watch as Jack's still on top of the board. 29.859. Good run there for Jack. Ken right there with him, not giving him much room to breathe here. And we're going to try to grab an interview. Nobody else on track at the moment. Hey, Jack, it's Matt down in the booth. You got me? Well, all right, brother. It looks like if nothing else changes, you're going to end up being the pole sitter here tonight.
Well, we still got about 50 seconds here. We'll see.
Yeah, fast truck, though, buddy, in that number 83 here this evening.
Yeah, I think I had a cool track. I don't know.
All righty, man. Well, best of luck to you out there, and good run there, man.
Yeah, 10-4. Looking forward to a good race with these guys.
All righty, buddy. Have fun, man.
10-4.
All right, there you have it. And indeed, as time runs out, it looks like Jack's going to walk away here with the pole here tonight. Great job by him in that number 83 machine. And time will expire. All right, time is up, and we'll get you to your starting lineup here in just a second. Here he is, your Slide Job Sales, Racing Diecast, and Collectibles starting lineup here tonight for Kansas. Jack Walls, that's Ken Worley. Third is Brian Coffin. Logan Hilton comes home fourth. Fifth, Charles Johnson. Alex in sixth. Seventh goes to Robert. Eighth, James Brooks. Ninth is Gary. Gale is 10th. And 11th is Dwight. 12th, Michael Spell. 13th, Mike Morrison. 13 car field here tonight at Kansas Motor Speedway as they get ready to go green flag racing. We'll take a look at track facts for Kansas. And it is a 4-corner 1.53 mile racetrack, 150 laps tonight for distance, or 229 miles. So that's going to be your distance here tonight. Here we go as we get ready to go green flag racing in just one moment, guys. I've been excited for this for a week. Get these trucks on track, and we're about to do it here at Kansas. Just waiting on them to roll that beautiful pace car off a pit road here to get them going. Michael Spell and Charles Johnson. It looks like they're in the admin control tower, otherwise known as a human. Their team speak is great. It's all alien themed. I love it. I absolutely love it. Alright, here we go. Rolling out on track. And we will get this thing underway. The keys to the night race, you want to keep your tires underneath of you. Fuel is, as always, is maybe a factor. The tires is what my main concern is going into the night, trying to keep these tires underneath these guys for 150 laps as we roll down the back straightaway. Into turn 3, going into 4 here. And we will get them going in just 1 minute as we take a look at that 83 truck on the front row. And here we go. Coming down the front straightaway into the trioval, into the start box. And Area 51 Truck Series is underway for their off-season race at Kansas. Good start by Jack. He jumps out. Good move there in that 83, jumping out to the outside lane. Kind of what I expected. The 11 right there with him. But Jack able to pull away as they head down the back straightaway. Still side by side, deeper in the pack here. Going back here to look at the 6 of Richards, working his way under the 4 of Alex. Alex dropping back a little ways. Gary right there as well. In that 5 Red Bull machine. Into lap number 1 in the books here at Kansas Motor Speedway. Good start to this race, good and clean. No real big issues. Now still side by side for that 7th position is the 5 and 6 machine. Nice and easy does it. They will get it spread out here. 6 up to the high line. Charles Johnson runs 5th right now. Logan's moved that number 63 machine up to 4th. Meanwhile, nothing has changed up front. Brian Kaufman is right in 2nd in that 8 machine, trying to run down your race leader here. Doing a nice job here running a draft as they head off the corner. We still got more side-by-side action back here. That is the 6 up there on the high side. That's going to be Richards trying to hang on alongside the 5 machine. Side by side, they come down the back straightaway now. They'll get it lined back out. The 5 machine of Gary's going to drop back to win Dixie number 4. Of Mr. Alex working the bottom of him, trying to make it work. Jack still up front, nothing, no change up near the front here. We got a pass here from the 4 machine. It's a side-by-side battle here with the 11 and 63 as well. Now through a 3 and 4, everybody keeping it nice and cool here. This truck's starting to slide around a little bit as we got a battle for the race lead. Way up in front of us, that's going to be your leader trying to hold off Brian Kaufman. See right here, Brian right there with him in that number 8 machine. Looking to the outside, trying to get that left front fender alongside. We got a car in the wall back straightaway. That's going to be the 11 again bouncing off the wall. That's going to let Charles go by. He's going to send it. Slide job past Logan. What a move from Charles Johnson. In the shade of Dale Jr.'s slide job. He didn't keep the position, but man, he sent that number 14 machine and we're side by side up front as well. Jack up front trying to hang on. He'll fall back in the line. 7-150 complete. Right now, Johnson to the bottom. The 11 on the high side of 10. Sorry about that, guys. That is Malwell Bytes doing a thing. I'm going to have to deactivate that. They don't like AVTO. Sorry about that, folks. So right now, everybody doing a great job. The 83 as well. Brian Kaufman right there also. And the 11 of Ken and Logan. By side still. Doing a great job keeping it nice and even. Oh. Nearly 3 wide back in the pack now. The 5, the 71, and the 4 are going at it pretty hard back here. Well, 10 laps complete. Jack up front. Tim Brooks. And then you've got the 71 at Gale back here. James Brooks right there as well. 10 out of 150 in the books. And it looks like Gary is going to lose a position there to the 88 of Spale, who's alongside of him. Spale trying to make the move on the bottom of the racetrack. Can't get it done. And Spale eases through in that number 88 machine. Nice run there. They're doing a great job right now. And right now, Brian, Ken, and Logan. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your top 4 as they run right now. 12 laps completed in this one. Logan looks like he's got a little bit of damage there on the right side, and he gets in the wall again. Logan running into a little bit of issue here tonight. Getting up there, getting in the wall. Now you see tires starting to become a factor as everybody's dropping their pace off quite rapidly. They're doing a great job here hanging on to this machine. Ken Worley, Brian Kaufman, and yellow flag in the air. We're going to try to find it. And Robert Richards running into problems in that number 6 Exalta machine. We'll go back and take a look here at what happened. It looks like Logan's alongside. Logan washes up. Nothing really there, Robert can do. Good job by Robert keeping it off the fence. 14 completed. Yellow flag back in the air once again. Or for the first time this evening, excuse me, and they will go under yellow here. Everybody will get called up. And we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with you here at Kansas. Alright, everybody. I shut down malware right there for us. That way we didn't have that problem anymore. And everybody is on pit road. First stops of the day. Nice and easy to your box. That's going to be the key here. And everybody will pull off. And we'll see who and if Jack can hang on to the race lead here. And Jack indeed hangs on. We'll see if we can grab an interview here in just a moment. Grab somebody we haven't talked to all evening. Hey, Michael Spell, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
Good evening, Matt. How are you, man?
I'm doing good, doing good. Well, I've been watching your truck back there. You're mired back there in about 10th. You was able to pick up a spot a few laps ago. Looks like that truck's pretty stable, but it's hard to make up ground here.
Well, I guess looks can be deceiving because they're actually they're not too bad. They start off the run a little bit loose and then they kind of go to tight after about 5 or 6 laps. But they're not too bad. But yeah, I'm just kind of riding in the back and trying to save my tires as much as I can so that if we get a long run, I can make up for it at the end of it.
10 4 on that. Yeah, this track does eat your tires up, and good job just riding back there and saving everything, man. Well, it's great to see these trucks out on track, man. It's been an awesome show already. I think I've switched cameras more times tonight than I ever
have. Good job. Thanks, Matt.
All righty, buddy. Have fun, man.
All right, thanks.
All righty, we're getting ready to go green, and when we go green this time, I'm going to do it with a little different camera angle than normal. We're going to go ahead and take a look out the back of one of these race trucks. As they're getting ready to go green, we're riding on board with Ken there in the 11. And it looks like Jack may have got a black flag because he's went to the rear of the field, and the only thing that could happen there was maybe a speeding penalty. We're assuming, but that may be what happened there. And as we come off of turn number 4, and green, and you're going to look from the back end of this race truck as they come down through the tri-oval, getting back up to speed. Brian right there on his outside. They got to be careful going into 1 and 2. See everybody working their way through. We got a blinker back there. That's the 4 truck. He'll get it settled down. Battle there with the 7 and 14. Or excuse me, that's 71 and 14. They'll get it worked out. And they will bring it through here. That is the 76 as well, trying to hang on to a spot. Side by side by side. It's all the way down the front straightaway. Here they come into 1 and 2. Well, they will get it worked out. We're going to drop back through the pack here. We got a little bit of a side-by-side battle of Jack trying to work his way back under Spell here. We've seen Spell talk about his truck being a little unstable. Jack able to pull back and under him, get up to 8th position. He's going to have a long way to go after that speeding penalty, is what I'm assuming it is. I don't know for sure, but that's what my guess would be. So why he had to drop back there. Plenty of 150 complete here already at Kansas. Working their way through the corner once again. Kaufman up there. Kaufman falling back a little ways. Trying to hang on. That's Brian Kaufman there in second in that 8 machine. Ken Worley up front in that 11 Menards machine. Save more money at Menards. Yes, I know that's Ken up front pulling away little by little. Brian Kaufman in second. James Brooks third. And Gale back there fourth. Charles Johnson fifth. And Robert Richards in sixth right now. Whoa, 22 laps complete. Look at them stack up there. That's Brooks. Oh man, that could have been big. They got stacked up on the floor. They get it worked out. You see, already in this run, tires starting to go here. We seen Richards get turned around by Logan earlier. The car drifting up the racetrack. You got to be careful about that. Here comes Johnson in this battle as well. You see that battle way back there in the back as we take a look to check on our leaders. Here comes Johnson working his way through. 25 is going to be in the books, and we'll be looking at 125 laps to go. Coming to 125, and nice and easy. Everyone does a great job there hanging on to it. Still side by side back here. Johnson up there getting the run on the high side, and he'll get clear. Move that truck back to fifth. Jack has worked his way back up to seventh in the 9 laps since the restart here. Well, up front, still the battle's the same, but I'm telling you what, the 6 all over the back of James, putting the pressure. That's Robert working his way through here. And that Exalted machine, Robert gets on the outside wall. No, he'll bounce it down. He'll hang on to it. Good job there by Robert. Up front, they're still going at it. This battle is starting to heat back up between Brian and Ken. Ken holding us pretty line here. We'll look back. 3rd, 4th, 5th. These guys as well on top of each other. Johnson right there. Richards trying to hang on. Richards right there. He's got Jack. Jack's worked his way back from the tail of the field all the way back up to the 6th position. And Jack eases that thing in there. Trying to keep that car on the bottom. This has been a great race, still side by side. Richards trying to hold him back there. The 71 there as well. That's Gale trying to poke his nose up through there. Nearly contact there. You got to be careful. You seen that 83 push up the racetrack just a little bit. He kept it off of him. Doing a great job here. .30 of 150 complete. And Jack's still trying to work his way. We're going to keep an eye on this battle. Richards there trying to hold him off. And right now everybody's still in the line here. Easy does it. We got some blinking there going on. And we're going to go right quick. Take a look. James Brooks doing a great job up here in third. Charles Johnson still fourth. Richards fifth. Jack sixth. Hey Maxine, I seen you in the chat there. If you could post in the chat a link to contact you guys if somebody would like to sponsor the go-kart. Somebody out there watching wants to sponsor Logan's go-kart, if you could put a link in there as well. Try to get some sponsorship on that go-kart. Right now, side by side, Jack, Robert, all these guys doing a great job keeping it off of each other here. Jack trying to hold on in front of the 71 truck. Oh, you seen that truck get tight there off the corner. As we're 17 laps into this run. And up front, trying to close the gap down on the 8th. See that gap as it stands right now. James Brooks has made it to third. The battle is still back here in the pack. See Logan back here as well. Spale. All these guys pretty equal. Nice run to the bottom. Goes to 71. Taco Town Machine's going to have to lift out of the throttle. He doesn't have the room. Good job keeping it nicely and under control there, not pushing up too far. Charles up to James Brooks, Charles Johnson, Jack there as well. Everybody doing a great job. The 8 up front. James Brooks back here as well, trying to come up with something. Trying to start working down to run down Ken there. And everybody's tires starting to wear now, so we're going to have to be a little more careful. You see them turning around the racetrack a little bit more. You see the 6 under fire again from the 71. Still trying to hold their ground. Oh, up the racetrack, nearly contact. Not going to happen this time by. They'll keep it nice and even. Ooh, the 8 up high against the wall. That's Brian. What happened to Brian here? Oh, man. Just went in the corner. Well, oh, he got free off of turn number 4. And that is, oh, man. Nice save, but man, he's going to lose a ton of track position. You can see just how far back he fell here. Did a good job there, got in the fence again. Bad luck there for that 8 machine. That hands the lead handily to Ken. Jack back up to 3rd. Johnson back to 4th, the 71 in 5th. Everybody working their way around the top side of the racetrack here. Jack in 3rd position, Brooks in 2nd. See that battle there though, man, oh man. Charles Johnson back here in a war with the 71 machine, man. He is like Pitbull trying to get through the field here. still a pretty good long ways to go here. We're 25 laps into this stint for these trucks here tonight. And you see Jack right there trying to hold off. Maybe Jack ran his tires off trying to come through the field, but now he's under fire from Brooks. Brooks looking to the low side, nothing doing there. Oh, we got a truck high up against the wall there out of 4. I believe that was Logan running into a little bit of an issue out of turn number 4. And we'll go back and take a look. He just got high. I thought maybe he got in a wall, but he did get high, but he brought it back down, didn't hit anything. 43 laps in the books, and right now Jack's up to second. He's got pressure from James Johnson back here as well. 71 of Dale Brooks back there also. 44 on the books. Johnson up front in that area, 51-14 machine up there in that third position. Yellow flag on the racetrack. And I believe it was Richards running into problems this time. Once again, Richards comes out of the corner. That back of that truck starts to step out. Spale gets into him. Oh, and a 3-car incident on the back straightaway. 45 in the books, 3 trucks involved. And that is Richards. A lot of damage on that number 6. I expect to see everybody to come back down pit road, take 4 fresh tires as we're 45 complete here tonight. And we will see once they get on pit road. Everybody heads to pit road once again. And nice and easy does it. We'll take a look there at Roberts. That damage on his truck pretty severe. He's going to have to bring her down to the attention of the pit crew. And nice and easy. You see them using their fast repair here. 44 truck of Dwight Plesh on pit road as well. Nice and easy off. Well, we'll get them going back here in just a second. And we'll see who we can grab. Mr. Brooke, you got a copy on me?
I do.
Alrighty, man. Well, you're like a pit bull out there, man. Working your way up through the pack. You just sliced and diced all your way up through there. How's the truck feeling?
Yeah, it's been challenging. I say you can run the bottom for a little while, but then after a bit, it seems like top's ready to go, and it's you can see the opening. You want to take the bottom, but it's just you need the whole track to get the exit. So I've been trying, and I just get tight and I have to back out of it. But yeah, it's definitely been pretty exciting.
Alrighty, man. Well, thank you for putting on a show, man. It's been fun to watch.
I appreciate it. Thank you for putting this on for us.
No problem, buddy. Have fun out there, man.
Thanks, sir.
And we'll see if we got time for one more. Let's grab Mr. Ken there. Hey, Ken, it's Matt up in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got you, Matt.
How's that number 11 machine running tonight, buddy?
Oh, it's feeling pretty good tonight. Seems to get real tight for a little bit, then it loosens up towards the end of a run, but it's definitely feeling pretty good.
Alrighty, man. Well, best of luck to you going forward.
Thank you.
Alright, there you have it. Interviews with the drivers as we're getting ready to line them back up and go racing again here at Kansas. One more time. Hello, Becky. How are you? Getting ready to go green one more time. 48 going to be in the books this time by. They're doing a great job here. 48 of 150 in the books. And folks, when we go back green, I'm going to give you a little bit of a crank it up segment as I have to step out of the booth for just one moment. And I'll be right back with you. Alright, here we go. Green. Green, green, green. We're rolling again at Kansas. 48 of 150 in the books here tonight. You see, back up front is that number 83 machine. Mr. Jack finally getting his way back to the front of the field and doing a great job at it. These trucks all over each other here on these restarts, man. It's unreal. Battles back here. Logan working his way through. Here he comes to the bottom. Richards dropping back a little bit in the 6th. Guys right all over each other. They work their way down the back straightaway. 49 of 150 complete. Oh, Logan clipping that apron a little bit. He'll have to hang on to that truck as it slides up the racetrack. Does a great job of hanging on to it. And right now the 6th machine right there out front, up there in 4th. Brian Hoffman 3rd. Kim Worley in 5th. Carlos Johnson side by side there with the 8th machine. The 8th's going to work his way around you. Nice and easy. Johnson alongside Kaufman. .52 complete this time by. And guys, we're going to go ahead and go to that crank it up now, and I'll be right back with you in just a moment. Alrighty, guys. Sorry about that. I had to step away a moment. We're putting cars out back down. As you see, they've spread back out a little bit up front here. So nothing really there at the moment as we are 60 laps into the night. And right now, Charles Johnson, you look back here at the 6 and the 14, still going at it. These two, that's Richards and Johnson going at it. 11 cars still running. Ooh, James Brooks just dropped out. What happened here? James just had a drop out. Let's see if he's still in team speak. And I do see him in team speak. Now the car is back. Having some connection issue and yellow flag on the racetrack. And Michael Spell may be involved in this one. Logan turned around backwards. 62 complete. It looks like Logan just gets up, gets in the wall. That truck comes around with him. And the man, oh man, into the outside wall he goes. Nothing he can do. And somebody's going to come along here. Oh, Dwight. Let's trying to get a word with Dwight here if we can once I get him lined back up down pit road here. Don't see Dwight anywhere. $62 of 1 of 50 complete. Alright, folks, and I'll be right back with you in just a moment. Everybody heads on pit road. All right, folks, here we go. Getting ready to get them wound back out again. 64 of 150 complete here at Kansas. Alrighty, folks, here we go. Wind back up the 83 machine on the pole for this restart. Yes, I still consider it a pole because you're first car here in this restart. And we'll get them rolling one more time. You got the 8 and the 63, or the 8 up there as well. Here we go. Green flag in the air. We're back racing one more time at Kansas. Great start, everybody involved. Good job, everybody, getting up to speed here. And easy does it. 65 on the board. Everybody doing a great job as they roll down the back straightaway. You see him still, Robbie Richards, trying to poke that car to the truck, or excuse me, truck to the bottom of the racetrack. He'll do it. He'll get down on the inside line now as they exit turn number 4. Richards right there in 4th. You have Ken in 5th. Yellow flag already out, and it's the white flash. Man, a rough night for the white. Ooh, him and Spell making pretty hard contact. One more look at it. Man. Hard impact there for Spell. Brings the yellow back out here. And I'll actually grab Spell about that one. Hey, Spell, buddy. It's Matt in the booth.
Hey, Matt, how's it going?
All I could say is door, bumper, clear, not clear.
Yeah, I thought I was clear, and then I tried to run my good buddy Dwight over there.
That was great, man. I think we need to fire your spotter.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was clear of him. It was a big shock to me when all of a sudden I felt a thud. But I'm just happy I got this far in the race, and this is my first fast repair.
Alrighty, man. Well, I love picking on you. It's so much fun. And this is the thing about Area 51 for people that don't know. It truly is fun just for the people that's in here really get along. So when an incident like that happens, it's, hey, I made a mistake and we move on. It's not the screaming and yelling that you hear in some other places. You know, and that's what's fun about it, man.
Yeah, this group of guys we're all real good about owning it when we do something stupid like that, and we just keep on having fun.
Yeah, format. Well, I wouldn't go as far as to say it was stupid. I just think, a couple more inches, you'd have been clear, man.
Yeah, like I said, I thought I was. I didn't even know it was going to be close.
10-4, man. Well, man, are you having fun out there?
All right, man. Thanks, Matt.
Alrighty, man. Well, it's been a blast calling it so far, buddy.
All right, man.
Alright, see you, buddy. Oh, man. Well, here we go. Getting ready to go green one more time here in a second. We'll get them back rolling. Lights out on the pace car once again. 68 of the 150 in the books. Well, we will get ready to fire them back off here in just a second. Excuse me, folks. I apologize about that. Getting ready to go back green here in a moment. And here we go. 68 of 150. And we're rolling again at Kansas. Green, 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 green flag in the air once again. And if you look at that 8 working his way up through there, that's Brian trying to get that truck back up near the race lead here. All over the back of Richards. He has to back out of it. He couldn't really make that pass stick there. He had to lift out of the gas. And that's going to stack them up behind him. You got the 11. You got the 63 of Logan right there in the mix. 70 of 150 in the books. Here we go. Nice and easy. Everybody all over the place here trying to find some running room. $71 laps. It will be in the books this time by. Now 72 on board. And look at the 11 back to the bottom of the racetrack. That's Ken trying to make it work here. And the 6 to the top of the racetrack. He'll fall back. He actually scrubbed the wall there a little bit. Does a good job keeping that truck under control though. Now nearly 3 wide down the front straightaway. This pack is 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Right there in a bunch. Robert right there as well. $74 out of 150 complete. Jack up front right now. Richard Brooks 3rd. Richards 4th, and Logan back here in 5th. In this hornet's nest of trucks. Trying to figure it out here as they roll into turn number 1. Logan running the upper high side. Robert Moore along the middle lane of the racetrack. You see the run that Logan's going to get off the corner. Back to the back bumper of Richards. Nice run there. Brooks up there also. Hoffman as well. Everybody doing an epic job here, keeping these trucks pretty clean here tonight. Doing a really good job here. And yellow one more time here, and we're going to go back and take a look. Oh, Robert running into trouble in that 6 truck once again. What happened here is he's side by side with Logan. Oh, Logan washes up, and we seen that earlier in the race, and once again, Robert on the receiving end of that one. Around it goes Robert getting He keeps the truck off the wall again. Does a great job of that. He's pretty good at that from what I've seen this race. Keeping that truck off the fence. And that will bring the yellow out one more time. $77 a 150 in the books. Here at Kansas. Well, 77 laps complete, and like we said, as time wears on here, it looks like that outside line is the preferred groove here this evening. For sure. Maxine, I hope you're out of the way of the hurricane that's coming. I hope everything's safe down there. And thoughts go out to everybody in Florida. You know, stay safe. Make sure that you're okay. You know, hurricanes, it doesn't matter what category it is, it's nothing to play with. I've got friends down there. My thoughts are, I just hope everybody stays safe and everything down there in Florida. Well, some of you know, I lived down there for a couple of months, and I couldn't imagine being down there and facing hurricane headed in my general direction. Just like I would like to say from Extreme Sim TV, to stay safe, everybody down there in Florida, and hang in there and hoping the best for all of you. $78 of 150 in the books. $78 out of the 150. Now 79 as the ticker counts down here. We'll get ready to turn them back loose here in a moment. Now coming up on 80 being complete here tonight. The 80 laps this time by. We're going to go for a short commercial break, and we'll be back with you in a moment. All right, here we go. Getting ready to be 81 as we come by. This time by will be complete, we'll go on the board. 80 complete of this 150 lapper here at Kansas. So we're getting ready to wind this one down. Here we go, out of turn number 4, green flag in the air once again. 80 on the board. Nice and easy, everybody side by side once again. Brooks on the bottom of the racetrack. Nice job, everybody getting it figured out once again. Brooks slides up just a little bit, taking over that second position. Now everybody single file down the back straightaway once again. Jack leads the way. Jack out front in that 83 machine. Right now, though, Brian back here in the midst of a war with Ken and Robert. Nice run there for those guys as well. Side by side they go. Oh, we got a blinker there. That's Brooks blinking out. We'll try to recover from that real quick here. And there we go. It's still a pack of trucks up here. See the 6 of Richards still in the middle of this one, along with the 11 and 14. Side by side, Ken along with Charles. Brooks right here in second. And Ken right here in fourth, and Charles fifth, as they start to spread back out once again. Charles up near the wall here. They're doing an awesome job. $88 of $150 in the books. James Brooks still sitting in second. Brian Kaufman in third. Coming up on 90 of 150 complete. And right now, James Brooks sits in second. Kaufman third, Worley fourth. That's your top four as they run 90 laps in the books here tonight. Brian's going to make the move to the outside. He'll make the pass work. Move Brian to second. That's going to move Ken to third. 91 at a 150 in the books. Sorry, guys, my voice is trying to go on me here. It's been a heck of a race out there tonight. Brooks right there in the fourth position. Johnson fifth. And sixth. And Johnson right now fifth. Richards sixth. Bell seventh. And everybody doing a great job here keeping these trucks pretty much under control all night long. Worley third, Brooks fourth still, and you see them starting to spread out of these tires, starting to wear once again. Ken on the outside of the racetrack in that 11 machine. '96 in the books. They starting to get a little bit spread out here as these tires wear. We've seen that earlier on as well. Charles there looking with Spell back here. That's your closest battle right now on the racetrack. And right now, Spell to the bottom. Well, that's a new one. Spell trying to make it work on the bottom of the racetrack here. And easy does it. Spell on the bottom. You're going to have Johnson on the outside. '98 of 150 in the books. Nice battle here. Johnson, Spell, Logan. 3 trucks in a war here. Who's going to get clear? Spell is going to ease in front of Johnson here just a little bit. Logan right there with him. Nice and easy does it. Three trucks under a blanket. Well, as we look around the racetrack a little bit more here, Richards right there as well. Johnson's still trying to hang on to that 6th position. as we've got about 49 to run still here tonight. Taking a look out the back bumper of Johnson's car. Johnson right there in front of Spell. Oh, we got a car sideways. That's Logan going to drop back here. Hang on to her, Logan, there in that monster machine. Hangs on to it. Good job hanging on to it from Logan. Coming to 45 to go. Who's going to hang on? Bale sits fourth. Richards in third. Logan on pit road, unfortunately. He'll come down under green flag conditions. Take 4 tires. There's 27 on this run, and so will Ken. So we're going to start seeing people come down. Longest stint of the race here, and guys are starting to come down. Take 4 fresh tires. And Brooks right there in second. We'll monitor and see when he dives that Toyota Tundra on the pit road. Richards third, and Jack leads the way. Bell fourth. See how long these guys decide to stay out there. First car on fresh tires. That's going to be Brian Kaufman. And how much will that pay dividends for him? $107 of $150. Richards and Jack up front as well. Well, there you have it. They're pretty spread out right now. We just had some stops here. A couple of trucks coming down, including Brian Kaufman, Ken, Charles Johnson, Logan on pit road getting 4 fresh tires. These other guys have stayed out. And if we look at the lap time seconds, man, it's almost a 2-second gap in speed. So they're picking up 2 seconds a lap here on your lead trucks. That could play in huge. It's just going to be when does these front 4 pit. 109 of 150 in the books. Oh, Michael Spell having a little problem there, getting up a little high. he'll get that truck back down, but he nearly made severe contact with the wall. These guys working their 32nd lap of this stint, and their tires are just shot. And if we look here, in just a moment, we'll look at where we're at on this strategy. With 40 to go, I don't know that the leaders can make it all the way on one more stop. The guys that pitted early, I don't know about either. We will see here, third 113 on the board. Time definitely running out. And the 8 to the bottom of the 6 machine. So that's Brian going by, trying to get that lap back. You see the speed difference and how much time he has gained. Ooh, 6 up into the wall. Richards bouncing it off the wall there. Brian, your first car 1 lap down, and he is mowing them down here. Trying to gain as much time as humanly possible. And what these other guys are hoping with fresh tires, they can gain it back on the back end of this. Because when they come down, suddenly they'll have fresher tires than the guys that stop sooner. And if you look at the lap time differences, it's going to be interesting. Brian's still about a second a lap quicker than everyone else here that has not stopped. Nice and easy. The 8 to the outside of the 83, he'll pick up that spot. He's got one more, and he'll get up there and get his lap back as Brooks is taking over the lead here. And there you have it. Now, those guys heading to pit road right there. So we're at 115. Brian's been out there for 11 laps. A couple of these guys heading down, including Brooks. Nice and easy. Ken's still on the racetrack. Ken 10 laps on his stint. So we'll see where Brian comes out in relation to the guys that just pitted. See Brooks and Jack. Jack's still on pit road. Brooks on pit road. And Brian Kaufman just now passed him. And now this interval changes as now Ken moves to second, Charles Johnson third. Brooks on coming off pit road, he's going to drop to fourth. And Jack in fifth. Now we'll see if they can make up the time here with 13 lap pressure tires that they have. But they've got a long ways to make that gap back up. As your leader, Brian, is still out front. Spell Richards back here as well. Everybody pretty spread out here. A 117, a 150 in the books. 118 now. 9 trucks left running. The White Pledge 39 laps down there on pit road. Technically 8 trucks on the racetrack. Robert Richards 1 lap down here in that 6 machine. Here we go. 119 up on the board for Brian Kaufman. 32 laps remaining. Take a look at Mr. Kaufman's driver bar. He's been as lowest as 11th. He started third, so he's had an up and down night here in that 8 machine. And at 119 laps in the books. Coming to 31 to go, he's got a pretty healthy lead. An 8.7 second lead on second place. Ken Worley, you see that? He's got about an 8.9 second lead gap to the leader. He dropped back to Charles back here as well. In third, started fifth. He's 10 seconds back. Brooks is also 11 seconds back. And right now, Jack there in the 83 truck is 13 seconds back. You see he's gaining, but will he get there? That's going to be the question. Well, folks, we're going to do one more Crank It Up. And we'll be back with you here in a moment. And just as we come back, yellow flag on the racetrack, and this changes everything. Oh, man. Yellow flag on the racing surface. Looks like Logan might have had an issue. He's got free there in that 63 truck. He's coming back up onto the racing surface, off the apron. Dives in the corner, that truck gets free, and around it comes. That's going to bring the yellow out. Don't worry, he tried his best to hang on to that truck, but finally came around with him there, and yellow is out. Once again, 125 of 150, so we'll be in under 25 to go when we go back green here at camp. Well, let's see here. Who else can... Let's grab Mr. Logan. Hey, Logan, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got me, buddy?
Yes, I do.
Alrighty, man. Not tonight. You were really looking for in that 63 machine. But keep fighting back through, man.
I honestly don't know what's going wrong. I mean, I've wrecked Robert 2 times already. I've caused like at least 4 cautions. And I'm kind of spoiling a little bit of a good finish.
Hey, man, don't be too hard on yourself, man. It's racing. It happens, buddy. Just take a deep breath. Here, I'll be your crew chief for a minute. Take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out, and go do what you know you can do. Things happen. And just move on from it, man. You're a great driver, and don't beat yourself too much up too bad, buddy.
Thank you. But yeah, I thought I had a good pit strategy going because I gained a lot of time on them there with the fresher tires while they were still on the old ones. But they came right back with their new tires later on.
Yeah, those new tires, it's unreal what they'll do for them. And, they stopped and, he played it a little earlier than they did. You gained some track position, but here they came, so it went back and forth. But I'm going to let you go focus on your pit stop, and best of luck going forward, Logan.
Thank you.
There is Mr. Logan, a little bit hard in himself. He just take a breath and get back at it. The kid knows how to drive. He's a really good driver. Just having an off night tonight. He'll get it figured out. Well, we're 126 complete out of the 150 here tonight. Yeah, he is, Maxine, and I hate to see that, Again, like I said, just he needs to take a breath, and he'll get it sorted out here as we're coming up to 20 laps to go. We get ready to go back green flag here in just a moment. Well, it's going to be shootout time here when we go back racing. We're getting down to it here, folks. We'll be running out of time by the time this thing goes back green. Everybody getting sorted back out. Lights out on the iRacing pace car. So your top two will be Jack, along with Brian. Then you're going to have Ken, Charles, and James Brooks up at the front of the field. As we get ready to send them back green and flag racing one more time. Here we go. 129 is going to go on the board. And a nice move there to 76 up to third. That's Brooks working his way through. Out of 130 out of 150. It's 20 laps to go, folks, here at Kansas. Who's going to bring her home? Going to be 20 to go at the stripe. Out front, Jack. He's had a strong truck all night long, but he has got company. That's Brian Kaufman right there with him as well. Johnson back here also. Look back in the pack. A couple of strong trucks. 11 there as well. You got 20 laps to get her done here. There's Logan back there in the back. 1 lap down. First car 1 lap down. He's hoping for a caution. Get the car back, the truck on back on the lead lap. Right now, Brian still trying to run down Jack. James Brooks right there as well. 19 laps to go. Coming to 18 to go this time by. Laps to go out of the stripe. Here they come. 18 to go. Charles back here in the fourth. Laps to go this time by. Now, 15 to go, and right now Jack out front. He's had a good run all night long in that 83 machine. Taking a look there at his driver board. He started on pole here tonight. He's got a 0.6 of a second lead. He's got 14 laps to go now. James Brooks setting at third. To go this time by. In this battle here between Charles and Ken rages on back here for fourth. 11 to go when they get to the stripe. Now 10 to go this time by. 10 laps to go. Can Jack hang on? Can Brian or James come up with something second and third to run him down? What about Johnson back here in the 14 machine? Can Morley in the 11 machine in fifth? 10 laps to go here. In to go here from Kansas in the off-season race for Area 51 Truck Series, and we're at 10 laps to go. Johnson scrubs the outside wall. Here comes the 11 machine. Back to his back bumper. But right now, Jack leads the way. Brooks right there in third. Charles fourth. And this battle is still between the 11 and 14. 8 to go this time by. Ooh, the 11. He's going to scrub the outside wall. Ken gets to the outside wall. He'll fall back off the 14. You're not missing anything back up front. It's about a 0.5 of a second gap. As we look ahead from the number 8 machine to your race leader. See that gap there as they come down the front straightaway once again. Trying to close in on Jack. 7 laps to go. Now out of turn 4. 6 to go this time by. Can Brian do anything to run down Jack? But he's got 6 more laps to get it done. Gap now at 0.8 of a second. 6 to go now. Six laps to go. Brooks now putting pressure on Brian. That's going to hurt their attempt to get to the leader. 5 to go at the strike. And they're running out of time if they're going to get there. Charles Johnson back here in 4th. Ken Worley in 5th. That is your top 5 as they run right now. Well, nice and easy does it. Ooh, Charles blinks out a little bit. With 4 laps to go now. Couple of cars hard in the wall back here as well. That's Charles getting up in the wall. Brooks right there, I think, also got the wall as well. Able to hold that truck down. 3 laps to go this time by. Now, the 8. Right on the back bumper of the 80. Trying to run down that 83 machine. He's closing the gap little by little. Let's go on board one more time with 2 laps to go. And you can see that distance has closed. Coming to 2 to go this time by. Look at that distance visibly closed. 2 to go. Next time by, we'll see the white flag. Kaufman doing everything he can up near the wall. Look at the run he's got coming out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. We'll see the white flag this time by. Here we go, folks. He goes high. Your leader goes to the bottom of the racetrack. Kaufman getting every bit of run he can. White flag in the air. They're going to be nearly side by side as they cross the stripe with 1 to go. Kaufman crossover. Which lane does he choose? He goes high. Can he get the momentum off turn number 2 to do something in 3 and 4? Oh, they touch. They touched. They're in the outside wall. Great move by Kaufman to get off the bumper. And that's going to allow Jack to pull away. Holy cow. Checkered flag in the air, and Jack's going to win it here tonight at Kansas. We'll go back and take a look as they come out of turn number 2 at the contact. On board with Brian. You're going to see the run he gets. And just, ooh, that could have been a lot worse. Good heads up driving by Brian to stay off of him. And there is the checkered. We'll bring them down and we'll get your interviews in just a moment. Holy moly. Well, let's get your race winner, Mr. Jack, if we can. Oh. What a race, folks. Hey, Jack, it's Matt out in the booth. You got me, buddy?
Yeah, 10-4.
Holy cow, what a win there, man. Coming out of turn number 2, contact, he was able to hang on to the truck. What a job. You got the pole tonight and ended up winning it here this evening.
Yeah, that was a great race. Got messed up on that early caution when I got caught speeding in pit road. Started at the back of the field. And then I think there was one caution in there helped me out on the stop. I came out up front. And it was a good race. I really enjoyed it.
Well, congratulations, buddy. You drove your butt off to get that one.
Yeah, I think if that one question hadn't come out, I think James might have got the win on that. He was leading when we, and everybody else was going to have to make another pit stop, and we were probably going to make it on fuel. But question came out and messed up his run. I'm sorry about that.
Hey, that's part of racing, man. But congratulations to you and that number 83 machine.
Oh, very good. Thank you. I had a great time.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on a win here tonight, buddy.
10-4. Thanks for broadcasting. Take care.
No problem. Alright, we'll see if we can grab second. Brian, Mr. Brian Kaufman. Not here. And James Brooks, that's third. We'll grab James. Hey, James, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
I do, Matt. How's it going?
Oh, man, you brought that number 76 machine home third. Strategy just didn't play out your way here tonight, buddy.
Now, if that last caution didn't come out, I should have been winning this one because I had enough fuel and the leader did not. If I could have just held it together.
Unfortunately, man, you know, sometimes strategy works in your favor and sometimes it goes the other way.
Yeah, I got to talk to Logan, but that was a lot of fun. Great race. I really enjoyed it. I didn't think I'd end up third, so I'm super happy.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations, and we'll see you in the next one, man.
Okay, thank you, and thank Robbie for putting this on, and let's keep going forward, Area 51.
And for buddy.
Thanks, Matt. Bye.
Alright, folks, we're going to do our race results here. Mr. Jack gets the win. You got Mr. Coffin second, Brooks third, Woolley fourth, Spell fifth. 6 goes to Johnson 7th, Richard Logan 8th, Flash 9th. 10th that goes to Brooks. 12th is Mr. Whitmer and Morrison 13th. And of course, back there in 11th position is Mr. Alex. Well, folks, that's going to do it here in the Area 51 Truck Series preseason opener. I hope everybody had a fun time here tonight. And we'll see you in the next one. Until then, everyone stay safe. God bless.